everyone.
What's up guys, Unofficial MCU here. Hope you're all doing well, and in today's video we have some exciting X-Men updates and news for Marvel Studios officially beginning work and production on their first MCU Phase 7 movie. It's exactly what we're going to be discussing in today's video. We of course are going to go ahead, we're going to hop right on into it, break it all down for you guys with everything that we know and everything that we're anticipating right now. Before we do though, however, grab that subscribe button if you haven't already, as we're discussing all types of Marvel related news, leaks, rumors, theories, and breakdowns here on the channel. So if you guys are into any of that, go ahead and grab that subscribe button today. Also, be sure to hit that little notification bell right next to it to be notified for when we have new videos dropping here on the channel almost on the daily. There is a lot of Marvel news to keep up with. It's exactly why we're here, is to keep you guys updated with everything, not just that, but also break it down for you guys. As always, I really appreciate all of the support. Okay, so in this video, we are going to be taking a quick read from the Direct's article as an overgarnering source. I'll have their article linked in the description down below for you guys to check out there as well. Marvel Studios is officially beginning working and production on their first MCU Phase 7 movie, as we're currently moving into Phase 7 with the likes of Avengers Doomsday, Avengers Secret Wars, Spider-Man Brand New Day, and with what else ever the Red Brand might have behind the big curtain. The director of Phase 7's biggest movie just confirmed that the film is now being worked on. This means that Phase 7 has officially kicked off into the production aspect of things and is actually coming to fruition, seeing as how it's the first film of the phase to go into that stage of development as well. All eyes are currently on Avengers Doomsday, Avengers Secret Wars, and Spider-Man Brand New Day, which are all films within Phase 6 of the MCU. However, the company is already looking ahead to the future, as they always do, especially when it comes to a film as big as one that will headline Phase 7, the X-Men movie. Thunderbolts director Jake Schreier had recently revealed that the MCU's X-Men movie, which Schreier is also going to be directing, is being worked on by himself and Marvel Studios. X-Men is the first movie of Phase 7 that Marvel Studios has started to work on, he said, and revealed in a recent interview with Empire magazine. He had revealed and said that work has begun on the X-Men movie without revealing really any details at the same time, just simply that work has begun. The director's comments likely indicate that the film is indeed in the pre-production process and the script is being written probably right now. And even though Schreier is not credited as a writer on Thunderbolts and Michael Leslie is the one who will be penning X-Men, Schreier is still being actively involved in the writing and pre-production process as any good and great director would be. It kind of just grinds my gears a little bit that he's not also credited as such when you do have other talented directors like per se Sean Levy, who's directed as both a writer and a director on Deadpool and Wolverine, but I digress. Now, Schreier had also revealed then this here, in quote, with Empire magazine, quote, "I can't say anything about it, but we started working on X-Men, and that's obviously very, very exciting." And that quote right there, straight, point blank to the point, and straight up saying that we started working on a project. That project is X-Men, as many fans would hope for and anticipate for, bringing those many rumors and different kind of reports to fruition and solidifying and confirming them. Now, Schreier then also teased that X-Men will have a balance between action scenes and emotional moments, just like the Thunderbolts movie did as well. I found it a bit comical that he is not really revealing too much and says that I can't say anything about it, but then goes on to say a couple things about it. Specifically, he had noted that he did learn a lot from working on the Thunderbolts movie, or the new Avengers movie, saying that there are so many things that he didn't know about before, saying, in quote, "There are so many things I didn't know about before I started on Thunderbolts. The biggest learning curve for me was the proportion of the action to more emotional, character-driven scenes, and how even though it's more shooting days than I've ever had, they get eaten up quite quickly by the action stuff. By the time that we got to the end of it, I felt like, oh, now I feel like we get how to do this a little bit better." Ending that quote right there, almost into the implication and maybe a bit of a tease, depending on how you might view the movie. I think that Thunderbolts was perceived as a very well movie within the MCU community. It's going to be, the X-Men movie is going to be pretty much what the Thunderbolts movie was to a point, but on 10, and just done so much better, especially given that he has had that opportunity to actually work on a movie, a superhero movie in the MCU, for one. I think is, definitely something to add to the portfolio and to the resume, but for another, well, movie that is centric of a group of heroes, essentially. It's not just like one specific hero, like, for example, Spider-Man, but instead you have many different characters that you're telling an origin story of and for. X-Men does not have a current actual release date, but many do expect it for it to debut sometime in 2028 or possibly even 2029. No actors have yet been announced or to actually confirmed to appear in the project, but but I think that we could have a fingers crossed and a potential that Hugh Jackman would be back as Wolverine. But even then, some rumors of that side of things also indicate that Marvel Studios would like to finally start fresh and finally bring a new X-Men to, or much rather, a new Wolverine to the big screen. But also, since the movie's development is beginning to ramp up with its pre-production process, as well as its actual script writing, it is also very likely that casting will begin sometime relatively soon, potentially within the next year to a couple of months, and that is where the rumor mill and different leaks and variations of that do come in. We'll continue to keep you guys updated with all that here on the channel, of course. But for now, we're able to kind of speculate on that. X-Men will undoubtedly be the biggest movie of the MCU's Phase 7, and one that most fans are quite eager to see, especially after a multiversal saga comes to a conclusion with Avengers Doomsday as well as Avengers Secret Wars. The franchise will then go on to enter the Mutant Saga. Entering the Mutant Saga, having a movie about mutants, the X-Men movie, it's like pepperoni on pizza. Come on, it just makes sense. Since the Mutant Saga will be explored beginning with Phase 7, other projects featuring mutant-like characters will likely be released in the phase as well. However, some non-mutant projects are also to be expected to hit theaters sometime also throughout the concurrent years of 2028 and beyond 2029, so forth and so on. That would also come as an anticipation. I would hope that we would not get a Spider-Man movie in that time period as well. I would hope that they would only keep up with that, as well as, of course, other projects, other heroes at the same time as well, to sprinkle in some of that variation. For example, Black Panther 3 will actually probably be a part of Phase 7, and was called to be one of the most important Phase 7 films in Marvel Studios' eyes, as well as the X-Men movie and being a part of the Mutant Saga. Not just that, but also what we had saw in Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever, the mutant aspect side of things over with that movie as well, are definitely going to blend into with what we're going to see in Black Panther 3. I digress. Alongside it could also be Doctor Strange 3, Shang-Chi 2, and even a Fantastic Four's First Steps sequel. We'll continue to keep you guys updated with all of it here on the channel. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Of course, this has been Unofficial MCU. Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. Different theories as well, I'm all ears. Let's discuss. I love to hear what you guys are all thinking. Leave a like on today's video as it really does help out the channel. I really appreciate it. Stick around here on the channel, Unofficial MCU, by hitting that subscribe button and notification bell to be notified for when we have new videos dropping here on the channel, almost on the daily. There's a lot of Marvel news and craziness that has been going on. That's exactly why we're here, is to keep you guys all updated on all of it and explain it all. Also, check out our merch shop, linked in the description down below or to the channel. Also use codes Team Iron Man or Team Cap in all caps, depending on what team you are a part of, to get 10% off of your order. I'll be updating and dropping new designs on a regular basis, so make sure you check it out. It can make a perfect gift for someone else or even for yourself. With whatever way you support the channel, I really deeply do appreciate it. Whether it's simply watching today's video or purchasing one of our products, thank you guys so much. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one. Remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Peace out.